The papyrus, putting on my table every month. I don't wanna be sad. Don't even try to hide it. No, I don't wanna lose it. And you see how it is, it's so inviting. The papyrus, we're all so alive. The papyrus.
Hello, welcome to the Forfeiture TV Africa news update. First, the headlines. Court orders permanent forfeiture of Emefiele'S asset. Ipman raises concern over Dangote refinery fuel prices. Tinubu's cabinet shakeup praised as strategic. Outrage as 76 protesters, including minors, face treason charges. Bobrisky interrogated by EFCC over alleged 50 million naira bribe. Atiku slams government over treatment of child protesters. Edo State in crisis. Call for accountability and transparency. Now the news in full. A federal high court in Lagos has ruled for the permanent forfeiture of $2.45 million, 7 properties, and share certificates linked to former Central Bank Governor Emefiele. Justice Deinde Dikpeolu delivered the judgment, emphasizing that neither Emefiele nor any parties contested the prior interim forfeiture. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, argued that the properties and funds were not connected to legitimate income from the Emefiele's role as Zenith Bank or the Central Bank of Nigeria. The assets include 2 shares certificates from Queensdorf Global Fund Limited Trust and several high-value properties. Justice Dikpeolu noted that Emefiele had failed to provide evidence of lawful earning to justify the acquisitions. Although Emefiele denied involvement with certain implication companies, he did not appear in court or dispute the ownership of the asset. Associated firms such as Ambrash Ventures Limited and Modern Hotels Limited also remained silent, leading the court to infer potential concealment. The seized property includes 2 duplexes on Hakeem Odumosun Street, Lekki Phase 1, Lagos, a land at Onyekan, Abayomi Drive, Ikoyi, Lagos, a bungalow at Onyekan, Abayomi Drive, Ikoyi, a 4-bedroom duplex on Probin Road, Ikoyi, an industrial complex spanning 22 plots in Agbo, Delta State, 8 apartment units at Adekunle Lawa Road, Ikoyi, a duplex with upon tenancies at Bank Road, Ikoyi. The EFCC initially secured a temporary forfeiture order in August 2024, asserting that the properties were linked to unlawful activities. Emefiele's counsel, Olalekan Ojo-San, sought a delay in the final forfeiture, which the court denied, affirming that the evidence supports the forfeiture. Meanwhile, the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, has expressed concern about the recent pricing of fuel from Dangote refinery, highlighting that its rates were higher compared to other sources last week. IPMAN emphasized that its members must prioritize purchasing fuel at the most cost-efficient prices to remain profitable and serve Nigerians better. In an interview, Yakubu Suleiman, IPMAN's National Assistant Secretary, underscores the need for Dangote Refinery to regularly communicate its selling price and engage stakeholders' transparency. We are in a deregulatory market. Prices are influenced by international trend, and our members need to source fuel from the most affordable supplies, Suleiman stated. Suleiman noted that while Dangote's price per litre was 995 last week, other suppliers offered lower rates, making it unfeasible for members to solely rely on Dangote if the pricing is not competitive. We must ensure that the costs incurred by marketers do not excessively impact Nigerians, he added, stressing the importance of fair and sustainable pricing in the market. IPMAN's stance reinforces the call for transparency on competitive pricing to ensure stability and affordability in Nigeria's fuel market. Progressively, Bashir Lado, Special Advisor on Senate Matters, has hailed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's cabinet reshuffle as a bold step to tackle national challenges and boost economic growth. Lado commended the president's focus on assembling a skilled and diverse team. reflecting a strong commitment to development. He praised Senate President Godswill Akpabio for the swift conferment process, describing his approach as uncommonly professional. Lado noted that the newly appointed ministers, chosen for their expertise and experience, are expected to deliver impactful reform in key sectors. This appointment demonstrates President Tinubu's dedication to addressing Nigerians' need and uniting the nation, Lado said, adding that this move paves the way for a strong, more inclusive Nigeria. On a rather sad note, Nigerians are outraged over the arraignment of 76 protesters, including 32 minors, at the Federal High Court in Abuja. The group was detained for 3 months after participating in End Bad Governance protest in August, aimed at economic reform and lower governance costs. Justice Obiara Eguta presided over the hearing, where 4 minors, visibly malnourished, collapsed due to poor conditions in detention. This led to temporary adjournments as they received medical aid. Defense counsel pushed for the release of the children, highlighting inadequate nourishment and legal violations. The court granted bail for 4 sick minors and imposed 10 million naira bonds for others. The Nigerian Bar Association and human rights advocates criticized the police handling of the case. NBA President Afam Osigwe condemned the treatment of minors, citing breaches of the Child Rights Act, which mandated juvenile cases to be tried in family court. Public sentiment remains highly critical, pointing to systematic issue within Nigeria's justice framework. In a recent development, Nigerian celebrity Idris Okuneye, known as Bobrisky, was interrogated by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) on Friday over allegation of bribing officials with 15 million naira to drop money laundering charges. The claim arose after social media critic Martins Ote, also known as Very Dark Man, shared an audio clip in which Bobrisky allegedly admitted to the payoff. An EFCC insider confirmed that Bobrisky faced 4 hours of questioning in Abuja following his arrest at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos on Thursday night. He was reportedly attempting to fly to London when apprehended and subsequently transferred to Abuja for further investigation. EFCC spokesperson Dele Oyewole explained that Bobrisky was arrested after ignoring a formal invitation from the commission. The EFCC seeks his cooperation in identifying any involved officials. Oyewole noted that no decision had been made regarding potential bribery charges. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has condemned the Tinubu-led administration for the treatment of minors arraigned at the Federal High Court in Abuja, following their participation in End Bad Governance protest on August 1st. In a statement released Friday, Atiku expressed shock at footage showing malnourished children appearing in court after enduring harsh detention conditions for 3 months. The distressing image of these children evoking scenes of Nazi concentration camps underscores the administration's neglect for the dignity and rights of vulnerable Nigerians, Atiku stated. He cited Section 11 of the Child Rights Act, affirming that all children deserve protection from abuse and degrading treatment. Atiku criticized President Tinubu for targeting demonstrators, including children, and emphasized that peaceful protest is a constitutional right, especially for those impacted by stringent policies. He concluded that the government's treatment of the young detainees only reinforced the legitimacy of their grievances. This has been the Papyrus TV Africa.
The Papyrus.